Welcome to Animal Atlas. Come with us around the globe and explore the animal world and its jungle animals and desert creatures. We'll meet wildlife on the savannah and see our underwater friends and animals from the Arctic Circle. Anywhere, everywhere animals live. It's always an adventure. Grab your knapsack and get out your passports. Because today on Animal Atlas, we're headed to the Americas. To both the continent of North America and the continent of South America. And of course, Central America too. The Americas. But before we head off, we need a little clarification. Are you ready? The Americas make up the Western Hemisphere, and they are collectively known as the New World. No, the New World isn't younger than the rest of the planet. This is the name that the 16th century Europeans gave the Americas after they learned of its existence. At that time, too, they started calling the continents they knew about, Europe, Asia, and Africa, the Old World. What did these intrepid explorers call the remaining two continents, Antarctica and Australia, when they learned of their existence? Maybe the newest New World? No, just Antarctica and Australia. Keeps it simpler, don't you think? In the Americas, there were scores of amazing animals the Europeans had never seen before, who were, in their own way, just as incredible as the great and most immediately recognizable creatures of the Old World. We humans like to divide our land masses into nations or countries, and further into states and counties, and towns or cities. But animals don't recognize our human borders. They recognize biomes, or areas that are defined by climate, temperature, plant life, water, and light, among other things. The Americas have many different biomes, from deserts to rainforests, to swamps, to grasslands, to forests. Marine biomes off the coasts of these two great continents count too. Some adaptable New World animals straddle not only a couple biomes, but several countries. Take the coati. This long-nosed and inquisitive animal with a black mask is a cousin to the raccoon. See the resemblance? Coati. Raccoon. The coati's home range stretches from southwestern United States, particularly Arizona and New Mexico, to the Amazon rainforest of South America, all the way to Argentina and Uruguay. This hardy tree climber is as much at home on the ground as it is in the tree branches. Perhaps because of its varied diet, which includes insects, fruit, mice, lizards, and frogs. The coati's home range is wide, from woodlands to desert grasslands to forests. The range of raccoons, too, expands into both continents, but these nocturnal animals also include cities and suburbs in their habitats, as they will eat almost anything. Garbage can be haute cuisine. The scientific name for a North American raccoon is Procyon lotor, and lotor means washer, which refers to the raccoon's habit of washing its food. For a long time, scientists were unsure why raccoons did this. To clean the food? Because they didn't have enough saliva? As a way to drink water? To soften it as to locate sharp bones or objects? To this day, no one but the raccoon knows for sure. And only the raccoon can tell us why walking upside down is so entertaining. Be careful up there! Christopher Columbus was so amused at his first glimpse of this New World creature, he described it as a clown-like dog. Maybe so. Yes, with his distinctive bandito mask, washing, and acrobatic walking, clearly the raccoon is a party animal. Even Hershey the chocolate skunk agrees. A skunk? P.U. Yes, a skunk is one of the smelliest of all mammals, and like the coati and the raccoon, their range extends through parts of both continents. But skunks don't really smell bad. In fact, all things considered, like the raccoon and the coati, they are very clean omnivores. What they have for defense against predators, from wolves to mountain lions, are two special glands under their tail. These glands produce an oily, yellow liquid that stinks like nothing else in the animal kingdom, which skunks use to blast would-be predators from up to 10 feet.
P.U. Thanks for the demo, Hershey.
Not all animals of the New World roam in both continents, and when we come back to Animal Atlas, we'll meet some special animals native to only North America or South America. But first, let's see if you can guess this animal fact. What animal is not native to the Americas? A. Alligators. B. Pigs. C. Monkeys. Or D. Llamas. The answer coming up when we return to Animal Atlas. We're back. Did you guess the right answer to our question? What animal is not native to the Americas? The answer is B. Pigs. Surprised? It does seem as if pigs are everywhere, and it's true. Today, pigs are found on every continent on Earth except Antarctica. But that's because we brought them there. Sweet! Come on, Piggy Piggy! We're headed to the New World! Sus is Latin for pig, and the Suids, or true pigs, are strictly Old World. That's not to say that the New World doesn't have some pig-like animals of its own. The Tayasuids, like the javelina, and the Chicoan peccary, are New World mammals who can snort and wallow with the best of the true pigs. While we might sometimes think that all the biggest, tallest, baddest, and exotic animals hail from the Old World, the American alligator would beg to differ. These huge meat-eating reptiles from the age of dinosaurs inhabit the wetlands of the southern United States. The alligator is so prevalent in Florida, in fact, that this animal now has an official title, state reptile. And nobody is going to take away that honorary title. No way. Llamas, on the other hand, are domesticated animals who descended from South American ancestors in the Andes Mountains. This sure-footed pack animal is a cousin of the Old World camel. See the resemblance? But the llama is strictly New World. Not only is the llama a beast of burden, but this animal has been historically raised for its wool, meat, and hides. The llama's, droppings can even be burned as fuel. Really? This two-toed beast is very strong, though it's not as big as a camel. And a full-size human adult couldn't ride a llama like we would a horse. But llamas do make good pets and helpmates, as do the best of the domesticated beasts. Old World imported true pigs included. Though we may never see a monkey in the wild in North America, monkeys, like these squirrel monkeys, can be found in South and Central America. New World monkeys tend to be smaller than Old World monkeys, like the mandrill or the Hamadryas baboon. And they tend to be found more often in trees, practicing an arboreal way of life. New World monkeys also tend to have long tails for balancing, And the majority of the larger New Worlders even have prehensile tails, or grasping tails, that can be used like a third hand. Not even the most distinguished of the Old Worlders can claim that. What else does South America have that North America doesn't? Meet the tamarin. And the white-faced saki. And let's not forget the distinguished toko toucan. This tree-hole nesting bird makes his home in the South American rainforests. What's that beautiful beak for? It's thought to be an adaptation for reaching fruits at the end of tree branches that cannot support the weight of the bird. Hey, toko toucan, you got it going on! Though they are found in many warm places of the world, of the two Americas, it's just the continent of South America in the New World that is home to colorful wild parrots. But North America has distinguished birds as well. In fact, the bald eagle has worn the mantle of national symbol of the United States since 1782. Not to be confused with the American alligator's title of state reptile of Florida. Statesman Benjamin Franklin voted the turkey over the bald eagle for our national symbol. But the regal bald eagle won the title. North America is also home to a number of birds of prey, from owls to hawks and kestrels. So while the rainforest birds of South America snack on fruit and nuts, and the birds of prey of North America hunt small rodents and lizards, it's the mighty turkey vulture, a carrion feeder, whose territory encompasses the entirety of the New World. What does the turkey vulture eat? No, not turkeys. Turkey vultures are a part of nature's cleanup brigade. They eat dead animals, like roadkill, or a predator's leftovers. Hey, it's not a pleasant job, but somebody in the New World has to do it. Let's give the turkey vulture a round of applause. All right, it's clear that birds are abundant throughout the New World. But what does North America have to make up for the complete lack of monkeys? How about wild canids? In North America, we find the gray wolf, including the endangered Mexican gray wolf. And of course, the wily coyote. This fast-on-his-feet carnivore is closely related to the wolf, but is smaller in size. Though they are predators, like the turkey vulture, coyotes will eat carrion. And like the raccoon, coyotes have been known to reside in urban and suburban areas near the forests, prairies, mountains, and deserts. When we come back to Animal Atlas, we'll take a look at some of the biggest predators on both continents. But first, let's see if you can guess this next animal fact. The second biggest rodent in North America is the A, rat, B, squirrel, C, beaver, or D, porcupine. Don't go away. The answer coming up right after this on Animal Atlas. We're back. Did you guess the right answer to our question? The second biggest rodent in North America is the answer is D, porcupine. Though the beaver may be the bigger rodent, the porcupine is no teeny-weeny creature. At a length of 31 to 40 inches and with a weight of 18 to 25 pounds, this sturdy animal is close in size to our friend Hershey, the skunk, or the acrobatic raccoon. But what makes a porcupine are those amazing quills. The word porcupine comes from the Latin word for thorn, and the porcupine has 30,000 or more quills, which cover all of its body, except for the snout, throat, belly, and feet pads. Quills are modified hairs with hollow, spongy centers and barbed ends. What are they used for? Self-defense. Though they can't throw their quills like spears, a porcupine is a prickly force and a rodent to be reckoned with. In South America, the capybara takes the title of largest rodent. We may have thought the porcupine was a hefty creature at 25 pounds, but this rodent can top the scale at over 100 pounds. Though the capybara's reddish-brown fur isn't much in terms of defense, his size might be enough to give a predator pause. Yes, even the mighty jaguar. Oh yes, the big cats of the world aren't confined to the Old World like the lions and leopards of Africa, or the Bengal tigers or Siberian tigers of Asia. No, this big carnivore prowls the rainforests, swamps, and shrublands from South to Central America looking for tasty prey animals. From tapirs to peccaries to turtles, and yes, capybaras. Jaguars are actually bigger in size than leopards, growing to about 4 to 6 feet long. Generally, jaguars have brownish-yellow fur with black spots, but occasionally they will be black, like this beautiful animal. North America also has wildcats. Meet the bobcat. Bob isn't his name, but the bob in bobcat refers to its short, stubby tail. See? Though this fellow looks like a sweet kitty with tufts on its ears, this wild cat really is a fierce animal who can kill its prey in one powerful bite. Bobcats are sometimes prey themselves to wolves, owls, coyotes, and mountain lions. Mountain lions, in fact, are wildcats, which range throughout the Americas under a variety of names, from cougar to puma to catamount to panther. They are truly the wild cat of the New World. North America abounds in bears, from the American black bear to the brown bear, while South America only has one bear it can call its own, the spectacled bear. Spectacled bears live in the Andes mountain range and outlying mountain ranges, where the llama's ancestors once roamed. Since bears tend to reside in wooded areas and not in rainforests, they are more plentiful in the northern and colder part of the New World. Black bears are actually small bears compared to their cousins, the brown bears, and they're distinguished by their long, straight noses and large ears. Brown bears are distinguished by their small ears, their long, thick fur, and by the lump of muscle over fat over their shoulders. The famous grizzly bear is actually just a middle-sized brown bear. Bears are big, and they look ferocious, but actually a good part of their diet is vegetable matter. Unlike the hyper-carnivore cats like the jaguar or the bobcat. In fact, one of the most formidable fighters in North America is an animal you'd least expect: the badger. Though this stocky animal with the flat body isn't aggressive, he is strong and will defend himself fiercely if attacked. Badgers have powerful forepaws and are diggers. There have been unconfirmed reports of badgers digging through pavement or concrete. I can believe it, can't you? This badger has certainly made short work of his homestead, turning a landscape to earth and rubble just like that. But if we really want to find animals that are truly representative of North America, we need to head out on the prairie. Nothing's more North American than the bison, or the prairie dog. A prairie is a temperate grassland that is arid and windy, hot in the summer, and cold in the winter, and with few trees and shrubs. Most of North America, in fact, was once a prairie before those same Europeans who labeled the Americas the New World changed the environment through agriculture. But there is still some prairie left, where the prairie dogs keep watch, and the bison roam. But not like it once was. Yes, both North and South America have distinctive animal populations, and the Americas, the two continents of the Western Hemisphere, have animals so unique that even the Old World superstars are stunned. For only in the New World can you find such wondrous creatures as the armadillo, or the giant anteater. To loosely borrow from Shakespeare's The Tempest,
"Oh wonder, oh brave new world, how many goodly creatures are there here?"
a lot. We've done it. We've been to the Americas and back. For more fun animal facts and news, visit our website at www.animalatlas.tv. See you there. Don't go away. Animal Atlas will be right back. Until next time on Animal Atlas. Once again, we've traveled the globe from North and South America to Africa and Asia to Australia and every fascinating place in between. We've met all kinds of incredible animals and learned some important facts about their ability to survive and flourish on our planet. And with our help, we'll make sure they're around for a long time to come. Join us next week for another amazing adventure on Animal Atlas.